Okay. So today I'm gonna talk about my Passat, okay? So we posted a video 3 months ago that has a lot of love and a lot of comments. And most of the comments are really about the exhaust, on how I did it, what I did to it, and basically, why does it sound this good? And to be honest, I can't really tell you why it sounds this good. It just does. I thought of a creative setup and I put it all together and it sounds this great. So today I'm basically gonna give you the rundown of what I did to it, what it sounds like. This is realistically only for the V6 Passat. So I wanna make that very clear, that I didn't really make clear in that last video that I made a couple months ago. By the way, if you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. I explain everything I've done to this car with a lot of stutters. So if you wanna have fun watching that video is a lot of fun. But skip to current day, I'm going to basically just take this video and you're gonna get to hear the exhaust. We're gonna do a lot of driving clips, a lot of drive-bys, and you're basically gonna get to know exactly what I did to my 2012 V6 Passat. That way, anybody that watches this video, anybody that has watched the other video can come back to this one and basically get a clarity of what this car is and why it sounds like this. Now, if you have a 1.8T or a 2.0 turbo or a 2.5, the 5-cylinder one, you may not be able to get the same sound. Now, I don't know for a fact, but most likely I think it's because of the motor driven. That is why this sounds the way it sounds. But by all means, go ahead and try. Okay, she's loud and she sounds mean as hell. So now that gets me to explain what I did to the car. So what I did was I essentially did a catback exhaust. So from the catback, I took it to a custom exhaust shop. So from the catback, I have custom 3-inch piping all the way around, and I have this big mid muffler in the middle around that bend. So my car, instead of the two exhausts, I have a dual exhaust. So instead of the two exhaust tips just coming straight from the catback to straight out, I have a little bend that goes around my oil can. So essentially that bend, that's where the big muffler was. That is completely deleted. From the catback, I have no resonators. That mid muffler is completely deleted. That goes into a MagnaFlow Y pipe. That was about $100, and it was customly put on and fit on my car. It wasn't exactly made for my car, but we made it made for my car because we were able to universal, fit it. So from that point forward, it is then into 2 aggressive MagnaFlow mufflers. They're the oval. The code is 11224. They are, if you go on the website, usually when you're looking up mufflers and stuff, it says how aggressive it is. It has like an aggressive bar, and these are ultra aggressive, probably one of the most aggressive you can get for a European car. So I bought those. Once again, didn't 100% fit, but we retrofitted it. And then I bought for like 60 bucks on a random website, I bought 4-inch exhaust tips. And from that point forward, this car kind of sounds like a mini GTR, or kind of like an S4 in a way. The reason why I went MagnaFlow is because I've listened to other European cars with MagnaFlow exhaust, and they're very, very aggressive. So I said, you know what? I have nothing to lose. I'm gonna send it. And by the way, for all you that are probably going to ask, this entire build was just under $1,000. It was like 9 something. So budget. There's one exhaust that is sold for a Volkswagen Passat, and that is the Borla. It's like the double single exhaust, and it sounds awful. So if you have a Passat, whether it's a 4, 5, or 6-cylinder, go custom. I would go as MagnaFlow as you can go. Personally, I think MagnaFlow sounds extremely aggressive and it's just mean. And that leads me to my next thing. This car has a really cool feature that I explained a couple videos ago, but I didn't really touch too much base on it. This car, by the way, the reason why, if you have a Passat and you only can rev it to 4K because it does have a rev limiter, I'm gonna show you how to defeat that right now. So here's how you defeat it, boys. You're gonna put your left foot on the brake. You're going to take your shift knob, and you're gonna put it literally in between. So it's on reverse, you're just gonna lift it up just a little bit so it's not on park or reverse. Keep it right in the middle, and then you're gonna take your right foot and you're just gonna tap the gas. And there's your rev limiter, gone. Bingo. So now, for anybody that wants to rev their Passat above 4 grand, you can. All you gotta do is put it in between park and reverse. Make sure do not let it fall into reverse or park because it will jolt. And bingo, that's how it sounds. Yep, figure that out. Search that up on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, all the life hacks. Figure that stuff out. Also, for other people asking from that other video, the steering wheel controls actually work incredible with my Apple CarPlay. So this is the Sony 6.4-inch double-din Apple CarPlay radio that I installed in this car. It was like $700, and I had Best Buy install it, and it was, I think it was, no, the radio, sorry. The radio was $500 and it was $200 for installation. So I got that all put in, all that dialed in, and then I had a new speaker system with it equipped too. And what it does is if I go to settings, because I have a subwoofer and everything, I can actually fix all that. I have extra bass, I can like adjust all my subwoofer and how my speakers sound. I can do extra bass, which is a feature Sony has, so you get like that extra bass put in. It's really cool. Adam is currently FaceTiming me. Wow, why does this always happen? Let's see what this kid's saying. What has he got? Saw, dude.
What up?
Say what's up to the vlog.
Yeah, want us a funny vlog actually?
What was that?
Hold on, vlog. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's not funny. You're gonna love this story too.
Oh, we got?
Here we go. I'm driving on 95.
Yep.
Going to the racetrack.
Yep.
My car starts going like this. I start rocking. The whole car's rocking, right?
Yep.
Check engine light pops on.
Oh, not again.
Same code. I'm in the third lane over on 95.
Oh my God.
So I'm out of my car. Now, I'm driving, so my thing's kind of down, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't really see me right now.
No, you're good.
Oh, so I'm in the middle of 95 on the third lane to the left, so there's no breakdown lane on the left, and I gotta get all the way over. I'm
Yeah.
outside of my car, pushing my car in the middle of the highway.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I get to the side of the highway, I clear the code, shut the car off, let it sit for like 30 seconds, started back up. I started driving in the breakdown lane because I was like, you know, I want to see if it's good.
Well, yeah, of course.
And I kept driving.
See, boys, this is why we need to get rid of this car.
So I think what's going to happen tomorrow is we're going to go out early in the morning, go test drive some cars, come back, and I'm taking the blow-off valve off, and I'm selling it.
Yep. I think that's final. So I was gonna touch base with that after, but I'll say it now. We have a few more cars we're gonna go take a look at tomorrow to try to test drive, and hopefully we actually get to test drive them this time. Unlike last video, we unfortunately didn't get to test drive it. So hopefully we get to test drive it. That should be good. But yeah, if that doesn't explain that we need to sell the WRX, I don't know what else. I'm sorry, guys. I guess we just have bad luck with WRXs. I don't know what it is. We'll try again someday.
Dude, this thing has been nothing but a pain in my butt.
Please stand by, boys. Trying to figure out the crappy WRX moment. We're getting there. All right, boys. I got off the phone, finally. I was on the phone with him for like 35, 40 minutes. It started to drizzle a little bit, so I'm actually not gonna do drive-bys right now, but that gives me an opportunity to show you some fun stuff that this exhaust does on the inside. There is no drone, which I like. Also, as you may know through all these YouTube videos over the last 4 months, my car is lowered, so you hear every bump. Example A. There you go. So, let's put this bad Larry in sequential, and let's have some fun. Here we go. All right. So, I got the paddle extenders, the red ones. Absolute beauty, right? So I got the red paddles, and I have a dual shift gearbox, so you already know how clean and jolty this car can be. Crack the window. Gotta crack the window. So this car is extremely loud with the windows down, and inside it's actually not that loud. So it's really not that loud with the windows down. I mean, with the windows up, I'm sorry. If you're looking for that obnoxious, loud windows up, you gotta, well, I have 4 cats in this car, so you would probably wanna go back to the exhaust shop and cut off at least 2 cats. The reason why I didn't cut 2 out of the 4 cats off on this car is because I'm getting rid of it. If I was keeping it, you would see that on the channel. I go to the custom exhaust shop again and I have them cut off 2 cats. The reason why is because I still have 4 of them. Not a lot of cars have 4 cats. This car's 4 of them. So I'm still getting that restricted, you know, that restriction in my exhaust, and I would love to clear it up, but I'm not keeping the car, so there's no point. But if you're looking for that very, very obnoxious and loud sound outside and inside, you're gonna wanna cut off at least 2 out of the 4 cats. Keep 2 for emissions, you know, then you may get away with it if you cut 2 off. But anyway, as soon as this light turns green, boys, we're gonna show you what this car can do. It's so surprising for a Passat. Literally, it's so sick. Like, it's so sick. I never thought I would ever modify this car, and then I did, and it's just sick. Obviously, it's a DSG, so you get the farts. You get the farts. This guy needs to hit the gas. Oh, and it's front wheel drive, so you get torque steer. That's not fun. Bumps, bumps, bumps. Bumpity, 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 bump, bumps. Here we go, boys. We got tunnel. So I'm gonna show you what this car can do. I don't know why it does this. We don't know if it's supposed to do this, but it's ever since we took it from home from the exhaust shop, it does this. So it basically has its own burble effect, okay? I'm gonna explain exactly what that burble effect is. I don't know what it is. It's not pops. It's basically I can burp, fart. I can burp it and fart it. So I'm gonna downshift, right? So here we go. We're gonna downshift from 4th to 3rd. Fart, fart. I don't know what it is. And after this light, I'm gonna explain to you how you do that. So here we go. So, step number 1, you're gonna shift into a 2nd gear. Step number 2, probably gonna go to 3rd here because this guy's going a little slow. Okay. So technically step 2, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna downshift and mat the throttle. Literally, you're gonna downshift, wait a literal split second. It didn't do it that time. Hold on. Technical difficulties, boys. Here we go. Ready? Okay. You kind of did it, we're not getting it. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it. Let's go to 4th. We're gonna go from 4th to 3rd. We're gonna do it a little bit easier this time. A little bit easier. Here we go. Okay, we're not, you know, the one time I try to do this on a vlog, it doesn't do it. The one time. Boys, we got it, don't worry, we'll get it, we'll get it. I think it's because I'm holding the camera and it's just difficult. All right, here we go. Ready? Downshift, hold, you hear it? We're gonna do it here. We're gonna downshift from 3rd to 2nd. Boom, 1st, 2nd to 1st is hard. 2nd to 1st, mat the throttle. It does this amazing burp, and it's the sickest thing in the world. I don't know if it's supposed to do it. But we always say it's been about 30,000 miles with this exhaust. So we always say the amount of times we do it, because it's so satisfying, especially through tunnels, we always say, you know, hey, if the car was gonna bust and break down, don't you think it would already have done it? So yeah, if you own a V6 Passat and you do a nice catback exhaust, no resonators, with mufflers and a Y pipe, try it straight piped. If you're gonna straight pipe it, try it freaking straight pipe. Wow. Why in these videos I can't speak? Straight pipe. Boys, straight pipe, try it. And if any of you boys out there are actually gonna try this and you do straight pipe it, try that burble effect that I just taught you how to do. You're welcome. Also, try the park and reverse. Hold on. Wind. The sound of beauty. All right, anyway, I'm gonna put the window up for now. Let's have a little conversation. So, my guys, if any of you out there are gonna try to do anything to your Passat, you're gonna have to do a custom exhaust because it's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. I'm telling you, it's so sick. It is so sick. This has that weird fart burble effect, so it doesn't pop really much when you downshift, but when you downshift and mat the throttle, and it does that sick fart, it is the sickest thing. And you just mat the throttle. You don't even have to mat it completely, literally just 30-40% throttle and you'll get the burbles. It is just so sick. But if you guys are ever gonna do an exhaust to your car, I need you to do me one thing, and I need you to comment when you do it. I need you to go in between park and reverse. I need you to floor it. I need you to absolutely rev the hell out of it and have fun. And if you do an exhaust, I need you to downshift and mat the throttle. I need you to tell me if it freaking worked for your Passat, because I'm curious and I wanna know. Next Saturday, July 31st, we are going to Tuner Evo, Philadelphia. So we're gonna be posted there all day. We start our drive at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yay. So we'll be starting to vlog bright, nice, bright, early, no sun, nothing. He'll be knocked out in the passenger seat. He has a long day before we go. I don't, I'm gonna be doing nothing. So, we'll be starting off the vlog really quick, then he's gonna knock out. We're gonna drive all the way there. We're gonna have a hell of a day. We've never been to Tuner Evo, so we're gonna have fun. We're gonna take you guys with us all damn day, and we're just gonna have a blast. See some cars. Our cars won't be in it. We're taking my vehicle to Tuner Evo because we're not taking the WRX because of the way it's acting. Not taking it. And we're gonna have a hell of a day. We're doing that, and then we have a couple of vacations coming up, so vlogging is going to be interesting. We're gonna see what we can get for content, whatever we can do. And we have our big vacation, the cruise. We're gonna be not taking the camera on the cruise, but we're going to be taking my phone, so we're gonna be doing a couple of vlogs throughout that trip. It's just gonna be fun daily vlogs, nothing crazy, a couple lifestyle vlogs, not doing much. Basically just showing you guys where we are, what we're doing, showing you guys the Bahamas, having fun. Coming into October or coming into some part of August, you are going to see a new car on the channel. Thank the Lord. Now, someday you will see a WRX on this channel again. We do have plans to do a full crazy build on that. We have a one-of-one build, and we're gonna go crazy on that. But that'll come in the future now. Now that that car's gonna be gone, that build will come in the future, and you will see that. So for all the WRX lovers that do watch this channel, you will see that car again, I promise. We don't hate the car, I think we just hate the car that we currently have. I think we need to buy a newer one, and we need to get into a shop, and we need to really work on that car consistently and have fun with it. But that'll be coming again. You'll be seeing a car from me again, which, by the way, I said a couple videos ago that I could be buying an S3. That may be out of the question for me, and you'll find out why. But either way, I'm still on for a GTI, so any of my Volkswagen people out there, you might be seeing this one go bye-bye, but you're gonna see another one come in, and that's gonna be an absolute beauty. I'm gonna go different with that car. So you search up certain things on YouTube, on GTIs, well, here you go, boys. This is your entryway to see something you've never seen on a GTI before. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. So you're gonna wanna click on these damn videos because you're gonna see titles and thumbnails and you'll be like, what the hell is that? I've never seen that on YouTube before. So be prepared, be ready. I'm doing it different. I'm not doing it the way anybody else does it because I don't want to build a boring GTI. And that's how it is gonna be. So, that's it, boys. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. That's your plans. That's updates. We've been updating you guys a lot lately. I'm sorry. I know I'm rambling on. I'm talking right now like crazy. I'm talking really fast. I'm sorry. But I just want to let you guys know. And hey, that's it. That's what we got, man. So, hopefully we get a couple drive-bys. I'm gonna try to get a couple drive-bys. But I do want to wrap up that subject on the radio because he FaceTimed me as it happened. But basically with the radio is because I installed new speakers, I have the Sony Extra Bass. So basically the speakers connected to the radio, I get to adjust all my speakers and adjust my subwoofer levels, and it's really sick, really cool. I personally, if you have a Passat that is under 2016, I suggest that you 110% upgrade your radio. It is 100% worth it. It's under $1,000. You have Apple CarPlay, and you're gonna have everything you've ever wanted in this radio. Because if you own a Passat that is under 2016, you damn well know what I'm talking about, how boring those radios are. There's just nothing to it. So definitely 110% get an Apple CarPlay radio. It is worth it. They have cheaper end ones. You can go on eBay and get cheaper end ones if you don't want to pay the $600, $700, $800 price tag. So enough of me rambling on. Let me find a spot I can get some clips of me driving back and forth. So boys, it's supposed to rain for the next 2 hours. So today, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do drive-bys. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to just have some fun and just do some more driving around so you guys can hear essentially what this exhaust sounds like from the inside. And if I get a chance, I'll put that on the window. You guys can hear it. It's very, very loud. It's very, very obnoxious. It's amazing. I think the number one thing that'll make this thing more obnoxious, like I said earlier, is cutting off at least two out of the 4 catalytic converters. You take those off, you're good. Definitely one of the things you can definitely do. Here we go. I gotta get a sparkle on that scrape, and I just scraped. Beautiful. So here we go. That's drive, 3,500 RPMs inside. Not bad. You put the radio on, you put some music on. I have an upgraded, obviously, system in this car, so it'll drown that out just a little bit. So, now let's go sequential, and we'll go about 5-6K. How's that? We'll start 5K. So we'll do a 3rd gear pull. So this is a 3rd gear pull, and I'm gonna shift at 5K. 5K. Overall, it still sounds mean on the inside, I personally believe. It sounds good. It's not extremely loud on the inside, and to me, I think that's a good thing. It does not drone whatsoever, so it sounds mean. The highway, it sounds very clean, and it's just nothing better you can ask for, personally, in an exhaust. So now I'm gonna do a first gear, and I'll do 5K. So first gear, 5K. That was a 15 to 65 in 3 years. Not bad. So it's pretty fast. This car makes roughly, I'd say, after all the modification stuff, probably about 315 horsepower, 275, 80 foot-pounds of torque. It's a pretty fast car for an inline six. So I'm not gonna really complain too hard about it. I mean, the only thing is it's got a lot of miles, and things get old. So personally, you guys own a Passat, I'm telling you right the hell now, have fun with it. Don't keep it stock, don't keep it boring. It's not a boring dad car. Have fun with it. It's funny, I just passed a girl I crushed on for a while with the camera on my face. I love it. Living in a small town is a joy. But, alright, you know what I'm actually gonna do? We're gonna do it. Boys, we're gonna frickin' send it. We're gonna do drive-bys today. You know what? You guys deserve to hear this exhaust on the outside. You haven't heard it much from the outside. You're gonna hear it. Boys, we're frickin' sending it, okay? We're frickin' sending it. Full sends only, boys. I don't care if it's sprinkling. Oh yeah, bud. Here we go. You guys ready to hear this thing? We're doing drive-bys. Here we go. I'm gonna set the camera down right here. I've never done a drive-by before, so this is great. I wish I actually had a GoPro so I could do, you know, I could actually do POV driving, but it's cool. All right, boys, here we go. Here we go, boys. Get to hear this thing. Woo! You can smell them tires, boys. Damn! All right. First time ever doing that. I hope she sounded good. I tried to do the burp, the throttle. I tried to burp the throttle the best I absolutely could. It's some odd reason, now that I have it on freaking camera, it wants to give me problems and not do it that well, but that's okay. We got it. Hope you guys heard that. I think overall, this car is a 10 out of 10 for what it is, and I have all 4 cats on my car. So personally, I think that's freaking sick. But oh my God, I'm so hyped that I was able to do drive-bys for you boys. So y'all watching this video, I hope you enjoyed the hell out of this car as much as I enjoy driving it. It's freaking amazing. I wish I could give you content on me putting the coilovers on it and the duckbill and all that stuff. Unfortunately, I did all that prior to the channel, but at least you get to see it in its full form. You get to see how it sounds. I can give you guys tips and tricks on Volkswagens. I'm a huge Volkswagen, I'm a huge European guy. You guys have any questions, comment down below. Like, subscribe. We have a lot of European content on this channel. We're gonna have Japanese content on this channel, JDM classics. We're gonna have American muscle. We're gonna have exotics. We're gonna have trucks. We're gonna have racing. So we're gonna have modified cars. We're gonna have legend cars. We're gonna have drift cars. This channel is action-packed. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. So if you have stayed this late to the video, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to Real Speed. Have a wonderful day.